operating model is for companies that believe they should be powering their business with technology. Today, that's a very wide range of businesses across virtually every industry. How does this book relate to Inspired and Empowered? We wrote Inspired to share the best practices and techniques used by the top product teams operating in the product model. Then we wrote Empowered to share the best practices and techniques used by the top product leaders to provide their product teams with the environment they need to thrive in the product model. Yet by far the most common question we get is, our company operates so differently from what you describe. Is it even possible for a company like ours to change to the product model, and how would we change? The goal of this book is to answer that question. For the past 20 years, we at SVPG have been helping companies through these changes. What we've learned is that there are some companies, mostly newer companies that were created in the internet era, born out of this new model of technology-powered product companies. For them, this way of working is quite natural. However, for the vast majority of companies in the world, the ways of working we describe are very foreign. One CEO described the experience of transforming as changing from driving on the right side of the road to the left, but gradually. These companies know they need to transform to compete in an era of rapidly changing enabling technology, but they have found that the degree of change necessary is substantial and anything but easy. If you've read Inspired or Empowered, then you'll recognize the components of the product model, but those books don't address how to make the necessary changes to how you work. If you've not read our other books, this book was written to provide the necessary understanding of the concepts of the product model and give you the foundation you need. Chapter 2. What is a product operating model? Unfortunately, the tech industry is not great when it comes to standardization of terms. We often have different terms for the same concept and, in some cases, different definitions of the same term. We don't like introducing new nomenclature, but we do need to be clear on what we mean when we talk about important concepts in this book. The most fundamental concept we use and need to be clear on is the general product operating model. We did not invent the term. We found it in use in several strong product companies, and several more use the shortened form product model. The product operating model is not a process or even a single way of working. It is a conceptual model based on a set of first principles that strong product companies believe to be true. Principles such as the necessary role of experimentation or prioritizing innovation over predictability. We are using the term in this book to refer to the way of operating that we find the best product companies consistently use. Essentially, the product operating model is about consistently creating technology-powered solutions that your customers love, yet work for your business. From the financial perspective, it's about getting the most out of your technology investment. It's important to emphasize that there is no single right way to build products. There will be more on this critical point later. But for now, know that there are many good ways, much as there are an even larger number of bad ways. It's also a good time to point out something we emphasize in each of our books. Nothing you will hear in this book was invented by us. We simply write about what we observe in the best product companies. That said, we don't write about everything we see. We focus on what we believe are the common themes and first principles. We are effectively playing the roles of curator and evangelist. The product operating model is sometimes referred to as product-led company or product-centric company. We don't like those terms because they often have the unfortunate side effect of implying that the product organization is taking over. Similarly, while the product operating model is an